welcome to another preliminary match with our. I should see what qualifiers you guys are before I start saying. Jonathan, our number 13 qualifier, playing out of Nebs this time. You qualified out of Mountain Lanes, is that not right?
I keep talking to the new girl, and she's like.
And did we lose Jonathan? Smooth. Mark Johnstone.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, man. Number 20 qualifier out of Sherwood Bowl in Sherwood Park, Alberta. So how has the 9 months of delay been for you?
Oh, pretty good. It's a nice, much-needed break for me, I think.
There we go. All right, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
We got Jonathan back.
All right, trying to connect to Nebs' Wi-Fi, and it's not working right now.
Perfect. That's awesome. So as we were saying, Jonathan, you're the number 13 qualifier. You qualified out of Mountain Lanes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So doing some qualification or logistics issues, you're going to play out of Nebs. Your younger brother Ryan already played out of Nebs.
Older brother.
Older brother. Ryan is your older brother?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not know that. That is information that was needed to know. How has the 9 months of layoff been for you, John, since qualifying ended in December?
It's been nice. It's been a nice break. Usually, I don't think I've gone more than 3 weeks ever without throwing a ball in the last 10 years. So it's a nice, healthy break.
Yeah.
Awesome. How have you felt coming back? Have you thrown any balls? Does it feel normal? How have things been for you bowling wise?
We're pretty happy. There's a tap league that we're kind of everything come out. We got the balls for 2 weeks. So that's been kind of nice. It was really bad to start.
Yeah.
No, they're good. They're back.
Okay. And Johnny, how has it been for you? Obviously, the layoff and stuff. Have you been practicing at all?
I've played probably 5 or 6 times, a couple drop-in tournaments and a couple league nights and the satellite. It's been good, really good and really bad. So it's a little inconsistency, really, for me.
For sure. So it looks like you guys are both playing on end lanes. So there's really no advantage there. So that's good for you guys.
Yeah, we only got half global, so this is nice.
Yeah, specifically for these matches, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, without further ado, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Good luck, guys. It's a 3-game total pinfall match, but after each game, please come back and we'll interview you to see how the match went.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Good luck, Johnny.
Good luck,
Awesome.
John.
Good luck,
Good
well,
luck,
guys.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Nebs seems like a happening place. So does Sherwood Bowl. All the background noise. Hopefully, you guys heard everybody's interview there, fine and dandy.
Yeah, we lost a little bit of Jonathan's, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be what it's gonna be at this point.
yeah, exactly.
Jonathan comes out with a big strike right away, and Johnny follows. Good start for both of them.
Yeah, for sure. So this isn't like the Ryans. We don't have to call Mark Johnstone Johnny, but that just happens to be his nickname. So if you get confused, we'll try and fix our conversation with Mark.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever called John Johnny though, so I think we're okay.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a good shot by Jonathan. Just absolutely rocketed into the right pocket, but burned through right behind it.
Yeah.
Right behind that right 2-pin.
Clean spare by Mark there. Should have background a little bit. We can hear it. Jonathan.
Good start for both of them. 30 counts to start the first game. We
getting
will
up.
take that every time.
Yeah, getting off to a little bit quicker start than some of our other matches.
That's right. Absolutely. Mark throws a pretty good shot with thick shot on the right hand side with a little bit of fingers to leave a left corner, and Jonathan comes back with a strike.
I have a funny feeling this is going to be a real close match. These guys are are going to be throwing really well.
Yeah. Looks like they're having some scoring issues over there at Nebs. It's not, doesn't look like it's counting. They've been manually entering the score after each frame, but good roll by Johnny. Comes in high on the left-hand side, so with some good fingers.
All right. So, yeah. So Johnny's got 103 in the fourth, working on a strike. And Jonathon just missed to the side.
I wonder how the center switch for Jonathon is gonna play out for him. I know Mountain is, from all accounts that we've heard, a pie house. It's great scoring, like a lot of our other centers, and I know Nebs, especially since they switched to those black bases, have been really good scoring too. So hopefully they're comparable for him. Johnny comes up with a chop spare, which is amongst the tougher spares in the game. So that's he must be feeling pretty good about that right now.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime you can get that chop spare out, that's huge, right? So yeah, you're right. They're having some scoring issues. So Jonathon's older brother Ryan is updating the score as we go here.
It's a really good shot by Mark there. Absolute flush left pocket. And Jonathon Cowen just rifles that, eh? Just everything just explodes.
Yeah. I tend to throw hard, but he's definitely a few percentages higher than me, that's for sure.
It's like a Derek Orn sort of hard.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Two very contrasting styles. Mark Johnstone almost got away with that right corner too. Little thin on the left-hand side and almost threw the head pin and the 3-pin into that deuce. But good start for Johnny. Picks a spare for 178 and 6.
Yeah.
There it is. Good start.
Nice. So, like we were saying there, Jonathon is the number 13 qualifier. He shot 22.40 to qualify. Games 4 through 6, he shot 312, 334, 331. So he's no stranger to throwing big games in a row.
It's huge. Like we were talking earlier today, it's getting into that rhythm and then maintaining that rhythm for as long as you can.
Yeah. And then Mr. Johnstone qualified 20th. He had more of a roller coaster qualifying 8 games. He had a low game of a 169 and a high game of 410.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's not how you do it, it's how it ends up, right?
Yeah, it's how many pins you have at the end, right?
Absolutely. But he looks in real control right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you're starting to see a little bit of excitement out of him, too. Which is nice to see.
He's staying away from the thick hit, right? That's kind of Johnstone's folly, is he can punch a lot in a row. So he's staying a little bit thin. He's getting away with his real thin ones. They're leaving single pin conversions, and he's probably pretty happy about that, right?
And he's been solid on those single pin conversions. Yeah. So that's the important part for sure right there. Jonathon goes chop spare, 5 spare. The chop spare was, he missed left and the 3-pin came back onto the deck and got the head pin. So a bonus 5 pins there for him. So a good break once he converted the chop off.
Ooh, really then he gets roasted.
Yeah, there was a couple thin ones on the left-hand side, leaves the right corner, and then buries one to leave the left.
Yeah. But I think Johnny would take corner pin spares all day, right? He's not too worried. He's trying to stay away from the big blemishes.
Yeah, 100%. Jonathon's starting to find his rhythm over there now, too.
Yes. So Jonathon can get to 310?
Yeah. Yeah, 310, you bet.
Yeah. And Johnny gets 294. Oh, 12 count for Jonathon.
Yeah, it was close to going, but I don't believe it did.
Yeah, I think I've seen the shield before
Yeah.
she toppled there. So
that'll bring his max to 277. Nope. 280.
yeah, still learning that scoring system. So
Should be max at 280.
277 max.
Yeah, okay. I was right the first time. It's been a long day of math already.
Yeah, no doubt, eh?
Second guessing myself.
That happens. Looks like he might be missing a ball. He's requesting. Now he's asking for his brother's bowling ball.
Yeah, give me your ball. Let's go. I like it.
So he must be playing on a set of convertibles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like 10 pin is being played on the set right next to him.
That would explain some of the jumping pins too. See, doesn't matter what
And-
ball you throw.
And maybe the scoring issue too.
Potentially, yeah.
277. All right. Let's bring these guys in here shortly.
Looks like they're
Ready to go?
ready to go.
Perfect. Oh, same thing every time. How's it going there, Dex? Okay, good start, guys. Mark with 294 and Jonathon with 277. Solid games.
Mark, I mean, you know, your corner spare is those are huge right now.
Yeah,
You get
totally.
You get a bunch of like thin ones, which were okay, good counts. You get your core, and then you bury one in the left pocket, and you leave a left corner, the one that should have gone. So, but hey, you're 100% in your corner spares, and that's really the key to that game for sure.
Yeah, I threw a couple iffy shots, got the corner spare out of it, threw a good one, got roasted. It all evens out.
Yeah, 100%.
And Jonathon, you were just throwing rockets there. Holy.
Yeah,
I don't
apparently
remember you throwing that hard before.
Apparently, I'm breaking the speed limit.
Is that the issue? You're throwing it too
Yeah,
fast for
because
the
the
ball
planes
detector to pick up?
they're 510 convertibles, so the sensors can't pick up anything. I think it's over 50.
Yeah, throw a 10 pin ball, 50K.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness for your older brother Ryan there to help correct the score every time. So at least he's there helping you out this time.
Yeah, it's a whole family affair here.
Well, yeah, great first game for both of you guys. Let's keep that going. Great start.
Yeah.
Let's see some 300s out there.
Yep, 17 pin difference, so just outside one ball.
Yep.
Have a good second game, guys.
Do it.
Well, good. Yeah, so there's no way to fix that either. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah. I
But it
didn't
looks like
realize.
score corrections are real quick there too, though. So that's all right.
Yeah, I'm guessing Jeff England spent some time on his UI for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Bombs for both of them to start. And neither of them are wasting any time, that's for sure.
No.
Jonathon
they're ready to
plays in
go.
complete contrast to his brother.
Yeah.
Ryan plays left-handed, super slow, nice roll. You know, takes some time on the approach, and Jonathon's like, I'm gonna shoot right-handed, and I'm gonna rifle it, and I'm gonna keep going. So it's funny, complete contrast.
Yeah. He throws rockets, but he's super accurate.
Yep.
Oh, Johnny got hung on the old 8 count after the miss. Always rears its ugly head when you least expect it.
Good clean. He's been really solid on those shots.
Yeah. Ooh.
Jonathon throws it straight through the front face, unfortunately. A strike there would have put him right back, tied with the match, really, and Mark answers with a great shot.
Like I said, these guys aren't going to make a whole bunch of mistakes, right? They'll miss once in a blue moon, but it's going to be mostly on the side of the middle.
Yep, 100%. And it doesn't look like either of them are paying too much attention to what the other person's doing either. So
No.
Jonathon might take a quick look here now that he has a frame that he's going to probably want back, but
Yeah. Just
Might
take a
regroup.
couple seconds, right, and forget about that frame.
absolutely. Thick shot on the right-hand side for Johnny.
Yeah.
That's good roll, but with his rotation and his speed, thick right is going to be a pretty solid shot for him all the time.
Well, we got a freeze frame right on Jonathan's flow there, so you guys can
Looks like he
screen
left the
crop
right
that.
corner. It's a better shot from him. Big shot here for Mark. He could take a good advantage here if he throws this one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good shot. Good shot.
Jonathan's spare must have been by the skin of his jeans there. He gave the big ball motion. That's why you throw the 5-inch ball, just to clear that extra little bit of rubber.
Absolutely.
Another
Just
rocket.
a rocket into the right pocket for a strike.
Yeah.
Good recovery for him after his head pin deuce.
Like I said, their games are complete contrasts. Johnny is very, very methodical, relies on the roll, and Jonathon definitely relies on speed. Right? He needs, if you can put it onto the side of the middle, it doesn't matter how thick it is, how thin it is. It has a really good chance of splitting everything apart.
Mark's shot comes in pretty thin on the right-hand side and gets a good count.
Show the big ball. Show the big ball.
And he'll be happy with that spare. Both results were beneficial, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely going to try and capitalize on that frame, right? He said just a skinny corner and then got the skinny spare. So that's huge. Try and capitalize on it.
Oh yeah, that goes from potentially a 5-8 to a great count and a good spare too. So
yeah, a little thin outside there. Seems like Jonathan's having some machine issues again.
Yeah, not sure if he's missing his ball still or.
Good spare. It must have just been a ball recovery. Ooh. Thin left.
Not sure if I'm hearing things right, but it sounded like he put that ball down. It sounded like it hit Blaine.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was looked like he dropped it.
Jonathon starts throwing some strikes here. He can take back some of that momentum. Johnny had a great start to this game, but 5 spare punch and 8, he can. Jonathon can definitely string some strikes here together and take back all that momentum too. So this could flip really quick.
Yeah. Ooh, just roasted.
That's sometimes the downside of playing with that speed. You're gonna get some breaks every once in a while, but if you hit that touch thin, you're always risking that potential blow through.
Yeah. Oh, you missed the corner. Is Neb's 17-inch centers?
Yes.
Yeah. So he missed that on the inside. So even if it was back on 18, he still misses that.
Yeah, Nebs was the one that started the whole thing.
Right.
They were the ones that got it certified with C5 as well.
Yeah. Well,
Johnny
seems to be
tentative over there.
Yeah, seems to be standing up a little bit at the line, missing it to the right.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just looking up to see what he's getting.
Yeah.
That was way more solid. That's a much better shot.
If you're going to see Jonathon throw even harder, now is the time. He's probably not happy about missing that corner and then the miss to the right again.
Absolutely. Let out some aggression.
Yeah. There you go.
Good cover. That's a good shot by Johnny.
I like that a lot better.
Yeah, just absolutely solid what this release.
It looked good.
Yeah, definitely touched thin there for Jonathon, but good count on the spare. Let's see how he shoots at this left corner after missing his last corner.
Yeah. Oh, he missed that one too.
And he missed that one outside, so potentially on the 18s. But it's funny how you can miss one and, you know, all of a sudden it just creeps into your head a little. You get a little tentative going for your corners. And
Just going to fix their scoring issue there. Johnny, 562 double, solid. 280 average pace. 281.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what you're looking for sure. That's solid playing all the way through. He's not really missing any spares. He's not leaving a ton of wood. Really solid all the way around.
Yeah. So Jonathan's got to think he's got to get as many points as he can here. You don't want to be outside 3 or 4 marks, right? You want to be within those, within a frame at least, within 45, right? Make it reasonable.
100%. That's a big first shot there too. If he gets to 246, then 22 and 17. He's down
39.
He's down 39, which is still within 3 balls, which is definitely not even close to insurmountable. So
yeah,
just kind of trying to limit the damage here at the moment, and then find a quick rhythm at the start of next game. There you go. Solid. It's just going to make those corner pin spares even more aggravating at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
When you could be, square with the guy rather than losing pins.
Yeah, I bet you he really wishes he had those 2 corners back. The single pin conversion, especially at the competitive level, those are ones, you're going to miss one in the blue moon, but you shouldn't be missing multiple in the same game, or else it really puts you behind the 8 ball, and it kind of shows, right?
Yep.
If he would have made those spares, he would be right tied with Johnny.
Yep, exactly. Crucial in our game.
Yeah. So it gives him 244. So he's down 41. He's still within those 3 balls.
Yeah, 521.
All right,
521 to 562.
Yeah, let's bring these guys back in. Hey guys.
Hello.
Good games. Nothing crazy. Johnny with your 268, Jonathon 244. Couple missed corner spares. I bet you wish you had back, but
Yep.
yeah. It's 562 for Mark Johnstone to Jonathan's 521. So only 41 sticks.
Yeah, it's funny. I had more strikes that game too.
Oh yeah, you started out great. You started out really good, and then a couple punches in there and a couple pushes, and it's just finding that rhythm again. But you started out great. It's just trying to find that feeling again, starting the next game. And Jonathon, it looked like you found something there at the end. Yeah, like Gary said, I'm sure you'd like those corner spares back. It would put you kind of neck and neck. But 41 pins is nothing, absolutely nothing in this game. That could change really fast. So
Yep.
So you guys
One
looking
little
at
run.
making it?
Hold it.
Yeah, making any changes, or are you happy with the way you're throwing and you just need to pick up on the spares, or what's going to go on?
Just throw more strikes. Don't change anything.
There you go.
That's it. Minimize the mistakes.
Perfect.
yeah,
All right, 41 sticks. Go get them, guys.
well, good boys.
Okay, here you go.
Bet you wish you didn't leave those corners. Yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
pretty
that's. Yeah, but he's right. I mean, that's what this game is. The game is literally just minimize mistakes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie comes out with a strike right away. Good start for him.
Johnny cleans the spare. Perfect.
Yeah, you're playing good when you're 2 for 2 on chop spares.
If only it was only 2 chop spares.
I think it's only 2 for him this time, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. I wish I only seen 2 chops in this 3-game set. Oh,
good shot by Jonathon. Looked a touch high. It didn't roll out, but let's see. Let's see how he goes with this corner pin.
See if he corrects this.
Mm-hmm. Right through the heart of it.
He wasn't going to miss that again.
Not at all. Johnny punches, but he cleans up all his wood, and I'm guessing that cleaning wood is going to be real important coming down the line here.
Well, like, if they both bang out, Johnny still wins, right? He's only down by 25 at worst, so move on and get these next shots, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, another chop. The curse of the chop. Shouldn't have talked about it.
It was high on the right-hand side, but must have been just in that tweener sort of area.
Corner again for Jonathon.
Yeah, almost identical shots. Rocketed just thick left, and yeah, but Johnny's picking his chops.
Yeah, that's right.
3 for 3 now, Carrie. 3 for 3.
Now you know you're having a good night.
All right. Looks like Jonathon got those corners out of his head.
Yeah, for sure. So it's still 23, right? Johnstone's only 23 down at worst. Oh.
Yeah. He knew right away, too.
Yeah. Okay, but here Jonathon's got the chop off. Let's see if he's going to be as successful at the chop spare as Johnny's been.
Good pins.
The cherry.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, good clean.
Yeah. So potentially 108 to 70, so 48 pins. Or sorry, 98 to 70.
Yeah, 28 pins. So Johnny's still ahead. So keep plugging away. You still got the lead. Hasn't slipped away yet.
Just starts with one good shot.
Yeah.
One shot that feels really good.
Yeah, make that correction.
There you go. Little further on the left-hand side for Jonathon there. So
yeah, both confident shots, right? Jonathon liked it. Johnny liked his. Here we go. They both made their corrections, and never know, might be lights out now.
Yeah, now it's a 5-frame game, boys.
Yeah.
Identical shot.
Yeah.
Absolute bomb in the left pocket for Jonathon.
Nice.
And great shot.
Big double.
We've got a match.
Here we go. 4 frames left.
Ooh.
String's the corner.
Pull. String pull. Another great shot by Jonathon. All right, let's see if Johnny matches.
Yeah. A string pull. Who thought we would have seen one of those? Probably could have guessed with Jonathon's speed, but
yeah, with his speed, anything can happen. That was flush left pocket.
Oh no.
Johnny punches.
See
This
that?
match got a whole lot tougher for Mark here. With
Yeah.
that one shot.
Yeah. Like you said, the strings of strikes, right? They count so huge. Doesn't matter how accurate you are and how clean you are. If you're not throwing the strikes at the same, it's impossible to keep up.
Yeah, unless you're both in the same situation where you're struggling and you're grinding and you're working your way that way, like a couple of our matches there. As soon as somebody hits a rhythm and starts stringing strikes, you had better match or it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Oh, he missed. First ball and 10. So that leaves a big opening, right?
Yeah, so that gives 298, 328 potentially for John.
Yeah.
Which would put him at 849.
Oh, he missed again.
Ooh. So if Johnny strikes out, he's got a chance.
Oh, yeah. And plus he's got the extra 41, right?
Right, exactly.
That's huge. That's a huge strike. Obviously, he needs a few more, but oh, he missed that too. 303.
You could see he pushed it right away.
Yeah, Johnny needs 262 to tie. I think that's out of reach.
That'll put him to 88 and 60, so he can get to 248.
Yeah, not enough.
Not enough. But he bowled great, but just head pins at the wrong time when somebody's stringing.
Yeah, three head pins in that game, splitting up his strikes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good shot.
Yeah. Well, finish strong here. Can't complain with an 800, right? Just wasn't quite enough. But the dreaded 4-bagger in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
4 punches in the final game.
But you know what? Jonathon threw he knew, he must have known halfway through that it's going to be neck and neck, and he needed to throw strikes, and look at him go. Like, they were absolutely all rockets in the left pocket. They were great shots.
Yeah, Jonathon with 824 to Mark Johnstone 785. Or 787, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring these guys in.
Ryan.
Well, Jonathon, great playing. That 303 at the end is huge, right?
Yeah.
Gets you to the 824.
Yeah, can't complain regardless with 824.
Yeah.
Nope, for sure.
Absolutely. You looked like you hit a real good rhythm there right in the middle, and yeah, you just started to be able to string strikes like crazy. So what was the change there? What happened that made you click in?
I think the big change was just not worrying about what Johnny's doing. He can't throw my ball, so just get out there and trust it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially with having to put in the score manually because we're breaking the radar gun and all that. There's a lot that can be going on. It's just focus on what I can do, and whatever happens down there, that's something else's problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Johnny, tough final game. 4 plows in that last game, all in
5.
between your strikes. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah. That's rough.
No, well, what can you do?
You played good, buddy. You played really good. It was neck and neck coming down to it, and then you get the one punch in the middle of your strikes there, and Jonathon throws strikes, and then that's the turning point in the match, right? So.
Well, I think I missed one spare, and I missed the middle 3 times. So.
Yeah, no, you were really solid on all your single pins, your chop spares, your wood. You were really solid all the way around. But yeah, unfortunately, when somebody string strikes and then you have your open in the middle, it's that's how quick a match can turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That miss in 9 was kind of the nail in the coffin, right? You throw that strike there. Yeah. Yep, for sure. You had to get the 262. That was the magic number, but
I figured if I finished with a 5A, I could have a chance, but then I missed a 9.
yeah, for sure. Well, thank you very much, Johnny, for playing. Obviously, tough round there, but we'll send the prize money to you in a couple days.
Yeah.
And Jonathan,
Good luck.
congrats, and good luck in your next round.
Thank you. Good game,
good
Johnny.
luck. Yeah, you too, man.
All right,
Awesome.
see you guys later.
Great bowling, guys.
All right, welcome to the 8 Gamer. Another preliminary round between our number 14 qualifier, Mike Elder, playing out of Lincoln Lanes in Vernon. Is that correct, Mike?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And Bradley Tytgat, number 19 qualifier, playing out of Sherwood Bowl. Sorry, in Sherwood Park.
It's all good.
So are you guys ready? 9 months later for this playoff round?
I'm ready. That's the last time I was up here 9 months ago. So
Yeah, no doubt. Have you guys been practicing at all, or has league started out in your area, Mike? Or
yeah, our league starts tomorrow night. So I've been able to get out a little bit through the summer, not a ton, but a little bit, which has been good.
okay, good. And you, Bradley?
Kind of the same. I had first night of league Thursday, played the Boxing Day doubles, and then honestly didn't throw a ball until 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds familiar. Yeah, so if you guys don't know how this works, it's just 3 games total pinfall. After each game, you can't start game 2 till your opponent's done game 1, but we'd like to have you back on here for an interview in between games and discuss how that game went and what your plans are for the next game. So without further ado, good luck, guys.
Yeah, well, brother.
Yeah, play well.
Oh well.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
We know Mike's score sheet's a little blurry, but we'll try and keep you up to date. This is the tough part with having centers across Canada, but we make do with what we have.
we get to put Brad into like a disco going on over there.
Yeah.
You got the flashing lights on the approaches. Like, I love it. It's great. Good news is that nobody looks down while they're bowling, so they shouldn't be looking there anyway. So that should be okay,
Hopefully not.
hopefully.
Just at the foul line at the closest point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they don't hit there, so he should be okay.
Yeah, left corner for Mike to start. Good ball, a little bit heavy. And Bradley's been sitting around too long. That right 3 pin.
Yeah. Right 3 pin, corner miss. It's a good thing it's the first frame. That's kind of the way things go.
Yeah.
Lots of time left.
Yeah.
Everyone is kind of feeling things out.
It's a 3-game match. You got lots of time to figure it out.
He's gonna start with the TV shot. Yeah, but Brad's one of the more vocal, more emotional players that we have. But I think even he would be chuckling at himself at this.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The old 6. Oh, he loves it.
Yeah, there's at least a smirk there. Okay, that's good.
Mike missed the spare on the left corner, but followed up with a strike. So fairly decent start for him.
Yep, good shot there. Really good shot. Mike is probably one of the most underrated bowlers, or I shouldn't even say underrated, probably unknown bowlers out there. He throws such a great shot. He's so smooth. Nothing rattles him. Really square all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
He
qualified 14th out of Lincoln Lanes, I do believe. Yeah, he shot 22.34, so a solid round of 8. He's finished with 338, 309. So real strong finish for Mike.
Absolutely. And from everything we've heard and seen, Lincoln Lanes is a really good scoring house too. If you play well, you're going to be rewarded. So hopefully we'll see some big scores today.
Yeah, for sure. Bradley strike, then headpin. Bradley qualified 19th. He had just a solid day. He started a little slow, started with a 2-0, but then he had a 319 and a 370 in game 4 and 5, and finished 326 in game 7. So he obviously played really well to shoot 2209.
Yeah, absolutely. And under the pressure too, because a lot of places were still going to be open for a while, and we all knew that this was our only chance left. Perform or don't. It's kind of the way it goes.
Yeah. Alberta got shut down kind of in the middle of the 8-gamer, so a lot of guys had to piece together their final rounds a little more ahead of time than they were thinking.
Absolutely. That's a really solid shot from Brad.
Yeah.
Really solid at the line, and that's when you could tell when Brad's feeling good. I think Mike's got a lot of marks up there.
yeah. A little bit of
strike, spare strike, I think. Is that 155? Yes, I think.
Looks like 155. Yeah. The scoreboard is a little muddled at the moment. That's a problem with internet. Kind of from everywhere.
That's another really good shot. There's a double for him.
Yeah.
We'll be able to tell after this what his score is, I think.
Bradley with a double as well.
I lied. I can't see shit. Brad with another solid shot. Both of those are really solid at the line. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah. It would be really fantastic if the fans from Lincoln would put in the private chat what the score is as things are going along. Only if we had that type of technology.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
Got
Maybe one day.
there.
One day.
All right, so Mike's already in frame 7, and Bradley's just getting in the frame 6. So Mike's got a little bit quicker pace, probably due to him throwing, obviously, a lot of marks in a row.
Yeah, less balls.
Yeah.
But Brad isn't but Brad's a pretty moderate speed bowler. He's not quick. He's not slow.
Yeah.
Pretty normal setups time. Just like you said, he's just throwing a few more balls, but it looks like he's getting onto a rhythm now. So look out.
Figured moving Mike's name to the side wouldn't be in his way then.
Not a bad option. It looks like he's definitely in the 2s somewhere.
It's funny because people will see this match a little bit earlier because obviously it's a preliminary match, but we've had some rough scoreboards in these recordings, so if you think this is the worst, it's not even close.
Yep. just wait. I'm sure we could have some worse ones yet for sure.
So 206 in the 8th, right?
Yes.
Oh. Doesn't seem right. It should be more than that, shouldn't it? 206 going into 8, maybe.
That makes sense. And then open looks like he's got 219. Does that make sense? 214. He has got 214 in the 8th.
Oh, another good strike.
Another good shot.
Yeah, Bradley's working on 4 black marks in a row. He's playing really well.
That punch from Mike, it just looked like he got there a little quick with his feet and he put the ball down a little. And it's the worst feeling, too, because you could see it on his expression that he knew right away that was going to be a punch.
Yeah.
The worst feeling. But, he's got a great start, 9-10, and finish out 9-10, come up with a little 3. That's what you're looking for. I wonder how our birthday parties are thinking about Brad getting all amped up out there. Show.
Yeah. Bradley might request the play in the global or whatever, however you guys call it, more often if he plays well.
Yeah, well, I mean that's we'll see it in matches later, but we have Mark Johnstone playing, and he's going to be playing in global, which is going to be unique. But Johnny loves it. Johnny claims that he learned how to bowl in global, so he had no complaints about doing that. So we're going to have some interesting matches coming ahead. That's for sure. That's a really good shot by Brad. Really clean out of his hand. Lots of aggression.
Chop off for Mike.
Missing that at all.
So was that his? That must have been his last shot.
Yeah, he looks like he's all done there.
269. Right. So Bradley's looking at least around that 260 mark if he doesn't have too big of a folly here. With plenty extra. 321 chance here.
Yeah, this is a big first shot. He throws his first one. He's in good position.
Yeah.
There you go. Really good shot. He looks really solid at the line. He looks really confident. The ball's coming out of his hand really clean.
I wonder if the viewers, after the three pin through the hole in frame one, would think Bradley was shooting 300.
I wonder if Bradley thought he was going to be shooting 300.
Yeah. That's the funny thing about this sport, right? Like you can start out absolutely horrendous, but once you get the feel for it, it comes back instantly, right?
Yep. Especially once you've been playing for a long time too. Sometimes it just takes a single shot for you to figure things out and get into a rhythm, and away you go. That's why you should never give up. Never give up, because it could change in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
He's freewheeling now for sure. He's hitting both sides of the head pin. He looks confident. Let's see what he finishes with.
Yeah, that's the one last shot here.
It's a good spot for that. Solid 311. So he's got a 42 pin lead after the first game.
All right, we'll bring these guys into our...
Hello.
Hey,
All right, that was a good start there, guys. Mikey had a really decent start there. Bradley, not so much. I don't know if the 6 count is the best ploy in the first frame, but
Nothing like lighting a fire under your ass without a 6 count.
yeah. So Bradley with the 311, Mike with the 269 start. It's only a 42 pin difference. It's literally 2 balls in this game. How do you feel about that start there, Mike?
It was okay. I was a little off on my timing to start with, but it felt a little bit towards the end. I think I'm laying it down a little bit. Just got to focus on getting the ball out. That should help.
Yeah, the head pin you had, you had a little bit of a run, and then you had that head pin in the middle, and you could see it in your body language that you knew right away that you put it down just that touch, but your timing looks like it's starting to come around, and you're throwing a really good shot. So it's just, yeah, you're exactly right. Just that little bit of lift is huge for sure.
And Bradley, you found it there obviously at the end. You got away with what looked like the 11th shots. You kind of waved it off as it wasn't exactly where you wanted to put it, but got the strike and put the 311 together.
Yeah, the strike in 11 came out as a hook, and I've been playing a backup for the first 9 frames, so that was a little... Not sure where this ball is going to end up out of the hand now, but we'll find out.
straight into the left pocket.
Yeah, thank God I missed it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it was not bad. Timing was okay. First frame, we'll blame it on I haven't thrown a ball that means something like this in a long time, and go with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally
So good starts, guys, and good luck in the next game.
Thank you.
Well, good, guys.
Alrighty.
Here we go. Yeah, 42 pins is absolutely nothing in this game. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's nothing. I see, even though I have Elon Musk's internet, sometimes it's not the best. This is definitely on my side right at the moment. Let's hopefully it clears up.
We'll have to have a stern talking to with him.
Yeah. Dang you, Elon. There we
So
go.
Mike starts with a mid to the right. That's okay, easily sparable. Oh, Brad gets a strike that's right on the nuts. Ooh. He had some fingers on that. Mike covers up. Good start for both of them.
Yeah. When you're rolling good, right? You get away with a lot of those kind of shots.
Yeah, that's really what you're looking for. You want to get to that point where you can just huck the ball at the middle and no matter where you hit, it's going to be a strike.
Yeah.
That's a great shot by Mike.
Yeah.
Right out of his hand, you could tell that was going to be a bomb. Great shot.
So this tournament's actually shaping up to be really good. A lot of the matches we had have been really close right to the end, or close at least at some point in the match, usually late. It's kind of neat to see. Everybody thinks there's such pin discrepancy across the country at these different centers, and you might see it in a couple of these matches that are being recorded, but for the most part, they're all pretty much the same scoring. It's all up to the player, not up to the center, right?
Yeah, most of the time that we've seen, you hit the pocket. Most of these places are giving strikes right now, right? So, I think pinfall could be a bit of a perception or a misconception, across the country. There's certainly certain places that have reputations for having great pinfall, but there's lots of places we just haven't really played a lot at that obviously show that there is great pinfall there. Vernon is absolutely one of those. Dawson is definitely one of those, So it's just the same as, some of the bowlers that we haven't been able to have the opportunity to see. It's the same as the centers. We just not exposed to what they actually play like.
Yeah, and this is a great format to show players across the country that you don't hear about or unfortunately aren't around. Like in some of our later matches, we got some people from Dawson Creek and stuff like that you wouldn't normally see because they're so far. You could call them isolated. They're too far away from major centers to make it feasible for them to come in and play an event, right?
Absolutely.
So Mike's got 67 after 3. And Bradley's looking right around there as well.
Yeah, he goes strike, punch, strike. And the strikes are both crackers out of that. That was a really good strike by Mike there. Or by Brad, sorry.
Yeah.
That one was right flush in the pocket. The other two were a little high. And you start playing high, that's when you're going to start getting those head pins in the middle there. But 3 really good shots from Brad. Looks like Mike's fighting it a little bit, but, it's only 4 frames in. He's got lots of time to find that rhythm.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's getting a score correction. I wasn't watching at that point. Looks like he had a 7 count on the second ball, so head pin, 2 pin looks like, but not sure if they're score correcting or if he's just waiting for a ball.
Yeah, I didn't notice either, honestly. Ooh, Brad trying for a real skinny one. We like to call that a Brad Tytgat.
The skinny strike? Yeah.
Big spare here, especially in this format when people could just start, going at whatever pace they like and just keep a rhythm however they want. Every spare is really important because it doesn't take much for somebody to go on a quick run.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Mike is having a scoring correction here. He didn't get the 7 count. He cherried the head pin right out of there. Yeah, so like a prime situation here is Mike has a little bit of a scoring issue, and now he's going to be falling behind frames because Bradley can just keep rolling. Doesn't have to worry about Mike's issues and slowing the pace down, right?
Absolutely. And it also means that if somebody does start struggling too, they can take some time there too and regroup, and they're not forced to play at the other person's quick pace either. So
Yeah.
there is definitely a benefit there. That's a really good shot by Mike.
Yeah. Good comeback.
Chop off of Brad. Brad is susceptible to getting quite a few chop offs. Much the same as you, Carey. Just that extra little ball speed you guys have. And Sherwood can give some chop.
Yeah. It's just I guess what you call the fireballer's curse. A little bit of extra speed can get you that chop off.
Yeah, those power chops.
Nice shot. That was a good push.
Yeah, good roll on that shot, that's for sure.
Yeah. But we say the bowling gods taketh away the chop off or whatever for the fireballers, but we get away with a few extra shots too, right? We can get chops from head pins and stuff like that. So it's a give and a take. You can be a really great player as a hard thrower, and you can be a really great player as a roller, right? So
Yep.
That's what I love about the sport is it's not all made for one type of player.
Exactly. There's not one singular right way of doing things, so it's awesome. It's the greatest part about this game. You could figure out what works for you, and that's the neat thing about coaching and stuff too, is that you could tell right away out of his hand that he knew that was gonna be right on. That's too bad.
He was giving her the shoulder lean.
Yep. But yeah, that's the neat thing about coaching too, is like you can't coach everybody the same way. You gotta pick out the little small inconsistencies that person has. Something out of the norm of what they normally do. It's fun. It's like a detective work, really.
Yeah. Fair enough. Ooh. Bradley took that. Yeah, he took that little bit of break, and I think he was maybe checking to see how Mike's score or game pace was going, and then comes back and punches right away.
Yeah, his shots have been getting a little bit heavier and heavier. It's starting to hone in on the center there, so maybe he might be making a small adjustment here right away. We will see.
Mm-hmm.
But
these guys are going at a decent pace, though, right? Like it's maybe 10 minutes a match, maybe.
Yeah.
Or 10 minutes a game. Yeah.
Mike's got 153 and 7, and it looks like Brad's got what was that? 163 and 7. So still really close. Lots of time left. That gives Brad a 52 pin lead with 13 frames to go, which can change real quick. So this match might come down to the wire.
Big spare for Mike there in 8, and Bradley's got another chop. So obviously to keep his 10 pin advantage, needs to make this spare.
Absolutely. He's either starting to come in real high or he's starting to lose some rotation because that thick shot isn't rolling out at all anymore. So.
Ooh.
And Mike capitalizes.
Yeah, Mike follows up with the strike on his spare.
Good pins by Brad. He's left a couple on the left-hand side there, so it's good he grabbed those ones.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think these guys have seen each other at nationals yet?
I'm not sure.
I know I've played Mike at I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, now I could be completely wrong. I think it was C5 Nationals, but it may have been Masters Nationals. And I really should have researched this before we do all this commentating.
just all the listeners listening to us think about it.
Yeah, And you know somebody's watching this and they're like, nope, they're wrong. Not
Yeah.
even close.
I'm pretty sure I faced Mike at Masters Nationals. I'm pretty positive.
Yeah.
I
Must have
definitely
been
faced
Masters
Mike
then.
at Scottsdale Classic for sure back in the day. Right when Mike started to play competitive bowling, because up to 10 years ago he didn't know a lot of these tournaments, and he was just a phenomenal bowler from Merritt, and then he got into all these things, and it's been great having him around since.
All right. Is that 242?
That's what it looked like. 243.
243.
Excellent.
A 5-12 double. So not quite as 8-gamer pace for qualifying, but above a 250. So very competitive.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone can really expect to be on pace with the 8-gamer when very few people have really thrown, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Just a big shot for Brad coming up. He knew it too. So he
Gives
throws
him
another one. He can extend his lead
223,
a little.
right?
Yeah,
223 with 2 balls to go.
yeah, you bet. So he throws this one. He can extend the lead a little. If he doesn't throw this one, then he's going to be losing a little bit on his lead, and will become a pretty tight match.
He's probably going to take his time on this one. I'm not sure if he knows exactly where he's at, but he probably thinks he needs a few pins here. Right on the nose.
You could hear him put the ball down.
Yeah.
You know, you haven't heard too many shots, but you could clearly hear that one hit the lane. So 228, he's going to be losing a little bit of ground on this game.
Ooh.
Even 230. So
So gives him
541.
541, 29 pins ahead of pace.
2 balls.
Yep. All right, let's bring these guys in.
Oh boy.
Oh, first date. Oh, what is going on here? All right, Mike, you gained a little bit on Bradley there. The 15 more pins. He's loud out there.
Sorry, I can't hear you very well here.
Yeah, it got a little loud.
That's okay.
So you're at 512, Mike, and Bradley, you're at 541. So 29 pins. So you brought it within 2 balls.
Yeah, how does it feel out there?
Well, the first game actually felt better for me, which is going in the wrong direction, but hopefully this time it felt again better at the end. Just laying it down again. Just got to get it out.
Yeah, and you could see your body language. You could see that you know right away. But you know, you're having like shots that are just phenomenal out of your hand. You had a few really good crunchers in there too. So you're obviously starting to get some good roll on the shot there too. So it's really close. Brad, it looked like you started to play a little bit. It started to get tighter and tighter on the middle there for you.
Yeah, and just keeping like fine balance of keeping the wrist loose enough to actually roll the ball, but not loose to the point that it starts to roll over. And just can't seem to find that nice middle ground at the moment. I'm fighting, trying to get the arm through. It's just not great.
Yeah, you started out getting a lot of crunchers with lots of fingers on the shot, tons of rotation, and then you're starting to get a few more corners, you're starting to get some power chops, and you're starting to get a little head pin. So yeah, it's obviously tightening up, but just got to find that way to get back to freewheeling, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, only 29 pins difference, guys. Good luck in this last game.
Well, good, guys. Yeah, everyone just needed a great big close up of my face. That was excellent.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. That's what I do best out here.
I love it.
I may have been working with this technology for a while, but it catches me every day.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Honestly, the days you're not on podcast, I get super nervous, and I'm guaranteed to screw this shit up. So I get it. It's all good.
That was super thick. That left corner.
I didn't. Last I looked at it, it was standing, and then I don't know what happened. So I don't know if it went or it didn't go.
I think it did go down just from what I could see from the screen.
Yeah.
You just didn't see it at the end before the screen came down. So she must have toppled or walked off the back.
All right, so they both start with big strikes.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, when Mike does get that little bit of lift, he's got tons of rotation.
Yeah. Just pushes through everything, right? Oop.
Absolutely.
Laid it down a little bit. You could see it was already backing up before it even got halfway down the lane.
Yeah, he's got the same sort of problem I have. Is if I get there with a little bit quick with my feet, then my shoulders are still open, and it just pulls it just a little bit to the right every time. So that's a better shot.
Roll. Nope.
Not quite.
That dreaded 8 count after the miss.
Big shot.
Another good shot, Bradley. Yeah.
I expect him to get pretty amped up.
Yeah. I'm thinking Bradley thinks he probably needs to get a big head start here because I'm guessing Mike's going to buckle down and start throwing some big shots here later in the game. So Bradley's trying to get a little bit ahead, right? Try and give him that extra room.
Both super clutch players, so
yeah.
Brad knows he's going to need some strikes for sure. I wonder if he's going to peak partway through here or not.
Probably around frame 5, I'm guessing. There might be
you know what? If he keeps throwing strikes, I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, true. Right?
If you're throwing strikes, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you throw a perfect game, you can't catch it.
Yeah, exactly. Great shot by Mike there. Good answer.
I was just wondering if the commentator's curse was going to show up there, but we're golden.
True enough. True enough. Brad's out there scaring children.
Well, at least he's doing that. When I bowled that Sherwood ball with the kids beside me, they were laughing at me because I was so bad. They're like, we could do that.
So every shot right now is becoming more important for Mike, that's for sure. That's a good shot.
Oh, yeah.
Right out of his hand, that was beauty. Good shot. Let's see if Brad answers. Is it called answering if he doesn't know what's going on?
Yeah, it is because we know the situation.
Alright, so Brad misses left. So this gives Mike an opportunity.
Looks good. Oh, corner. Right corner.
That's a pretty good shot. It looks like it came in a little high, so I'm sure he'll take the corner on that shot and easy spare and move on to the next frame, keeping it black. Good cover by
Spare
Brad.
by Bradley. Yeah.
Good cover by Mike. Good starts for both of them. I don't know why Brad's resetting. Our tensions are perfect.
He said before it started the head pin was walking quite a bit. So.
I'm absolutely just kidding. We do tensions a couple times a week, but you know what? You start getting play on the weekends and stuff. I didn't adjust it this morning. That's for sure. That's a great shot by Brad right there.
Yeah. Hey, Mike needs to cover his corner again, and nice.
So Mike has got 144 after 5 and a spare in 6. And Brad's got 155 and 5 with a couple balls in hand yet. So
yeah,
definite advantage to Brad at the moment. But you know, as we saw with some previous matches, that can change really quickly.
Yeah, nobody's letting up. Nobody's throwing any bad shots, right? Bradley just got a little quick in frame 4, but
That's a good shot by Mike.
great
Away.
shots.
Peach out of the hand.
Oh, got quick.
Yeah.
Almost slid it.
Yeah, he put it down. It was definitely laid down at the line, but he almost got away with that too, so. Regroup, make sure the spare. You could have 175, which is a 26-pin differential. Another great shot by Mike. Absolute 2 great shots.
Here comes Mike. He's not missing that pocket anymore.
No.
So Bradley's gonna have to continue to hit his pocket and make the same covers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You could see Mike's timing has gotten so much better, and you could see that Brad's timing is a little bit shaky at the moment. So he's got some really great shots coming out of his hand, but that last shot for sure, he was definitely a little bit quick with his feet. So, and you can see Brad coming over and checking out the score quickly. So I think he knows what's going on. So maybe if he could read the screen.
Yeah, that's true.
He
probably just sees a lot of marks.
He just sees something dark at 7 and 8 and expects those to be strikes.
That actually surprised me. Mike was throwing everything in the right pocket and he missed left. Wonder if that was just a little quick or.
Strike in 7 was left pocket. Strike in 8 was right pocket. So
okay.
He just looks like he's just kind of playing his zone at the moment, but
yeah,
maybe got a little excited and looked up to see what he was getting because he wanted it.
Right. Good cover though.
Yep. Absolutely.
Solid going into 10 here. You think he's gonna have to strike out here to have a shot at stealing those 29 pins away from Bradley.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think, and I think he knows that too. And if he does, and you gotta hope that Brad looks up and sees. But yeah, that's gonna. That's a big punch. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, without Bradley really not marking anymore with the last 3 frames, that's pretty much all she wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it right there.
A solid play by Mike, right? He averaged over 250 for sure. Nothing wrong with it. Probably not up to what he was hoping for, but
yeah, super consistent scores. He was really solid. It's just the unfortunate head pin here and there is just kind of the way this game goes.
Yeah. I'll let you make the guess. What is that score? No. That's cheating. It's 271.
Yeah. That's honestly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, true. So 783, right? Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely, yeah. Hey, and
261 average.
You come out and you shoot 271 with your back against the wall. That's still a great score.
Yeah.
I don't know if Brad knows, but
I don't know.
He's going up.
Forever the professional, right? Make sure everything's right. Throw your shots at your own pace.
Yep. Absolutely. See, and now he's just freewheeling. You can see it.
Yeah, he can hit it anywhere. Well, it's solid play. Like I said, Mike threw really well. Obviously, probably not to what he was hoping to shoot for the day, but 780. I hate to say it, probably would have won a few matches already, right?
Well, I mean, our match was right around there too, right? I think it was like 790, 780 or something like that. So it's just kind of the way match play is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now Brad's just showing off.
Yeah. You can just roll the ball already, Bradley.
It's over. Like, stop.
That's perfectly fine. He wants to show that he still can. 380
Great game.
for a 921. All right, let's bring Mike in here. Wow.
The big game.
Hey, Mike. 270? Solid game, just unfortunately not enough.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nice game, Bradley. Way to go.
Thank you. It's a good time for that one to show up.
So Bradley finished with 921 and Mike with a 783. Both solid scores. Obviously, Bradley a little bit better in the last game there. Mike, are you happy with the 261 average? Or
Yeah, I am. It started to feel a lot better that last game. So if there's a few more, that would have been great. 3-game tournament, that's it.
Yeah. I was just going to say, as you can see, Dexter was so stoic. He knew it was so good. Yeah, no, obviously, when we were watching you late in that game, you were throwing everything really smooth right into the pocket. Just in the 9th frame, it looked like you turned it over into the left side there.
Yeah, turned my hand over. He's right.
Yeah. Kind of figured you needed all in the 10th to put some pressure on Bradley, because we did see him peek at the score at one point, so he was watching you.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you shot really well, and honestly, after the 5th frame, it could have really gone any sort of way, for sure. It just looked like Brad. It looked like you found your rhythm in the last 5 frames there, and just freewheeled, and it was easy at that point. It looked like.
Yeah, stopped overthrowing the thing, and amazing how it actually rolls out when you don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's good.
For
Felt
sure.
a lot better than the 6 count to start the series.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got 915 points in 29 frames. We won't talk about the first one.
Pretty much.
So any big plans, Mike, for this coming bowling season? I know the pandemic's kind of the 4th wave has kind of picked up again, but are you planning on making any tour stops or masters or any of that stuff?
Yeah, I always like to bowl Masters and the Open. I'll do that. And I've missed the some of the tour ones, so I'm actually coming out to Calgary this year. I think just
nice.
missing bowling, being away in that makes you think, yeah, let's focus on this and do these things. We'll be there at Thanksgiving.
Oh, cool. Well, we'll make sure we send your prize money right away so you can use that at the Autumn Open to make more money.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Well, Bradley, great bowling, and good luck in the next few matches.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good luck, Bradley.
All right.
Thanks,
All right.
Mike.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, guys.